Oh, I started the startup sequence like right when I was making it go full screen.
Whoa.
Today has just been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ah. Excuse me.
You're Miriam. I'm Chris.
Miriam.
We're from Keto Chow. We're
Drop
having a fun
something.
morning. So
It's fine.
so
The thing is, we're just not getting up early since we are at home. So
we got it up at normal time.
Yeah, 7:30, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That we're getting up that late. So I love
Yep.
it.
And well, this is the second time I've done a stream today. I did a stream this morning that I did not mean to stream.
Whoops.
It's actually the second time I've done that exact same thing, where I meant to record my screen, and instead I clicked the stream. So,
So he's talking to Joe.
well, because Joe's having
Excuse me.
problems getting simultaneous streaming going to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And so I wanted to record how I do my setup.
Nice.
And
So he's like
instead
talking to Joe, but he's just talking to nobody.
that was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that. So let's see. Oh, I missed a couple of. Chris was goofing around. Oh, let's see. Keto Mom says good morning.
Good morning.
Lucy says good morning, Bears. John says good morning. I'm John. What is when he says morning? Stephanie said good morning. Here we go. Keto Mom says Miriam looks so pretty
Oh, thank you.
today. Lori says hello again because yeah, I was goofing around this morning.
Yeah.
So, and Dennis is on.
Yay, Dennis.
Says greetings with an upside down exclamation point, which is what happens if you hold it down too long on mobile.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's so funny. I got this new tablet, and the question mark's in the same place, but on my phone, I have to hold down the question mark because it's 2 characters.
Oh yeah,
But on my tablet, it's not. So
'Cause I have
I do
more
an
space.
upside down question mark all the time because I hold
Nice.
it down, and I'm like, no, I meant just regular question one time.
Okay.
One question, not upside down Spanish question.
Keto Mom says starting to feel like y'all are our neighbors. Well, we're just across the country.
I know. We really should share some eggs with you. I mean,
It's true. I don't think they would survive the shipping.
well, I mean, just because we're neighbors. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, walk outside and just hand them to
Here you go. Ugh, we'll just throw them. Keto Mom says, what tablet did you get? So Miriam got the Galaxy Tab A 8-inch tablet.
And it has a cute case. Do you want to see? Where's it? Let me get it.
It's plugged in. I, on the other hand, got the Galaxy Tab S4, which I don't ever use the pen on. Although I did use the pen when we were taking notes during when we were doing the brainstorming session for the new commercial that we're going to be coming out with next month.
Yeah. Look how cute. It's a purpley marble case.
She actually has 2 cases.
Yeah, I have a blue one.
The
that's
other
boring.
one's better.
This one is cuter though, and it has the little stripy things that you can put it on and do.
She got it because she was like, I want one too.
I was jealous of Chris's tablet, so I actually mostly just turn on my headphones and watch YouTube videos on it.
Okay.
Southern Christy, Joe and Rachel.
Yep.
You know.
Jetta says, I love this warm weather. Everything's blooming. Yeah, once again, it was below freezing last night.
We're not blooming it over here.
No. And Dennis says, I'm Glenn. Dennis Williamson legally. Is that like Robert drop table students? Alan says, good morning from Galveston. Keto Mom is using her Amazon stylus with her iPad Pro.
Oh, nice.
Ed says hello. And Chanel thinks that that's a cute case.
Oh, thank you.
Keto Mom says electronics are better than jewelry. We have a lot of electronics.
I have a lot of jewelry too.
So one of our daughters last night, she has a class that she needs to record like a video of her singing.
That's been hard because all 3 of the girls have choir, and all 3 of them have to record themselves singing.
And I said, you realize I literally have a recording studio set up right here.
Yeah.
There's a camera. We've got 3 lights. We've got a mic. Don't tap it.
Everybody knows I tapped it now because they heard it.
We've got all this stuff set up. It's like, seriously, you should just come and do this. So what did we do yesterday?
What did we do? Oh, for food-wise?
We went to my mom's house, violated the quarantine because she insisted that we come.
Yes, also the cleaning ladies came over and cleaned our bathrooms.
It's true.
So we went to your mom's house and had hot dogs and jalapeno cheese sausages and
I had chocolate mint keto chow.
what else did we have? Oh, I made asparagus with ham and onions. And butter. It was really good, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that yesterday, and then for dinner
I had keto chow again.
Oh, we made chaffle pizzas.
Yep, chaffle pizzas.
So that was good too.
With some with Alfredo, some with
Yeah, I
red
didn't have
sauce.
any with the red sauce.
Yeah, and they were just little pizzas.
They were just, chaffles.
Did you make those yesterday, or were those? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's right. You were making those.
I had some out of the freezer, that like 10 or something, but that's like one kid. So.
And then were those primarily with the tomato basil?
Yep, I actually did 2 different batches. I did tomato basil, keto chow, truffles, and then I did chicken.
Nice.
Because somebody was whining about something, so.
Keto Mom says, sometimes you need to see family. They make everything better. Watching Caleb now mow my lawn.
Aww.
So grateful for that. I want to watch Caleb mow my lawn.
I want to watch Caleb mow your lawn because we're going to hang out.
There you go.
In Florida. Oh, I want to go to Florida. And feel the sun. And not just in the car when you've been parked outside for 5 hours in the sun.
All right. Holly baked chicken legs with broccoli as a side for dinner.
Oh, yummy.
So today, so I put prime rib into the sous vide, and we're gonna see if it turns out better than the last one did. The last one got kind of tough because the bag leaked in the sous vide.
Which
the
is
sous
funny
vide is a
because it
water
didn't
bath.
look like it was leaking.
Yeah, it just filled up with water and stuff. Ed says, have you seen or tried the spiraled kohlrabi noodles? Great with Alfredo. Huh.
Nope. We have some miracle noodles. We have the shirataki, which is also the same thing. We just have different brands of them. We don't use them a ton because now that we've eaten without them for so long, I don't feel like we need them. Although you need to have more meat if you're going to have like a sauce or something.
Our daughter, who wants us to do the recording stuff, last night she's like, I don't like when you guys make like stuff that's impersonating carby food, is what she was getting at. She's like, I just want
have
meat
and vegetables and
fruit. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's what I do.
Yeah, but sometimes we make brownies.
Yeah.
She's
just getting stir crazy though.
I know, everybody's getting stir crazy.
Joe and I, we could just, hang out and enjoy the end of the world.
Yeah, and then the rest of us are dying. Holderness family has been posting a video every day.
Oh, yeah, they have.
And last night was all by myself.
All by Well, the dad he's a TV producer, you said? Or something like that?
He's an actor or something.
Yeah, they're on YouTube. Holderness family. They do a lot of funny stuff.
But the first couple were like, now we're next to each other, we hate each other, and just random stuff, just funny stuff.
Yep.
So you have to check them out.
Today I am taking the third car to go and get recall work done on it. Mm-hmm. I took the truck yesterday, and they're like, so mile-wise, you're doing great, but time-wise, you're due for a front-end maintenance and back-end maintenance and blah, 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 blah. By the time I left, it was $1,000.
For all the maintenance.
For all the maintenance.
Keto Chow paid for it.
They did, but it's Keto Chow's truck. I'm like, well, okay, Keto Chow doesn't want the truck to go weird. Mm-hmm. And we don't use it a lot, but every once in a while we need to run down and pick up a couple pallets of chocolate because we're out of stock of chocolate. That's why we bought the truck. So, and yeah, and well, in the bad old days, we used to have to load up, completely fill the back of the truck, go to the post office
every single day.
Every day, sometimes twice.
And we still do it on Fridays, but I think a lot of the employees just take their regular cars so they can go home.
Yeah, Carrie's been doing that. Mm-hmm. She's fantastic, by the way.
Our essential employees are amazing. So who came up with the essential?
That's just that's the terminology that's being used by the Department of Health or whatever. But Paloma sent us a picture of Rambo, and he's going like this.
Essential employees.
He's like, I just got spacked around. 2 thumbs up. But, yeah, so the truck, we used to use it a lot, but we hardly put any on miles on it now. It mostly just hangs out and drives to Denver every year. So, but Keto Mom says we duct tape our stuff as long as possible, and she says we do that. Post office every day.
Every day.
So,
yep.
But yeah, now we have the post office. They come and pick up
in a giant semi. It's like the best thing on the planet.
Well, it's a pallet. And then this cardboard box thing that goes around.
It's called a Gaylord.
It is called a Gaylord. A Gaylord is a large container. I guess it's just a generic term in the shipping world.
Which we're part of.
Okay. I had no idea. All I could think of was Gaylord Fokker from Meet the Parents.
I was thinking of the Gaylord Hotel.
Okay. That's in Denver. But, yeah, so they put, we just put all that on a pallet. They pull up to the loading dock
and just scoop it up
and just push it in with the pallet jack. And then we get another one ready, and every couple of weeks or so they deliver a whole bunch of boxes and pallets. So
it works out.
The UPS, on the other hand, shows up, and we have to bucket brigade
every
stuff
single
in.
one box.
And when I say
time.
I mean our amazing people
them,
who are at the warehouse.
Essential employees.
Again, thank you. So,
it used to be us.
It did used to be us.
Now we're just on the computer.
For the longest time, it was Miriam and I. Well, first it was just me. Then it was Miriam and I. Then it was Miriam and I and a couple of our neighbors. And then it just kind of grew from there.
We used to actually go to the post office and drop stuff in the night drop because they were closed.
Well, because going back to 2005, well, it's time for story time with Chris. Back in 2005, when I first started Keto Chow, there was the website.
2015.
2015. Yes, thank you. Not 10.
I wondered what you were going to say about 2005.
Back in 2005.
We had 3 children.
Yeah. Back in 2015, when Keto Chow very first started, I was making it for myself, and there was a thing on the website that you could order Keto Chow, and if you ordered, if it was anything besides chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, which I had stuff to make that on hand, like if you wanted one of the weirder flavors like chocolate mint or
chocolate fudge,
cinnamon bun.
Oh yeah, I
which
didn't like
that one was not very good, but some people liked it. Anyway, if you ordered one of those, I would have to order specifically for you that flavor of Dimetize. Anyway, it would come in, I would mix it all up by hand, one batch at a time, measuring out each ingredient. It was nuts.
It was tedious.
And then I would put it into Ziploc bags. I would put it into 2-gallon-sized Ziploc bags, double bag it. Then that would go into a box, and I would take it to the post office and ship it out. And I would fill up their night drop box. And I was still doing an older recipe that was very, very carby called People Chow. That's another story entirely. But after a while, Miriam started helping me, and I would do the actual mixing. I'd get home every night. I would sit there. The kids were watching TV or whatever, and I was in the kitchen mixing it up. I
actually ran a lot of interference, too. Yeah. That was a lot of work, because they were younger then. Not super young, but younger is harder.
Sean Tam's on.
Hi, Sean Tam.
They're late. Jerry said, I tried Snickerdoodle yesterday and it was delicious. Thank you, Chris, for making such a great product. Miriam helps. Dennis says, period.
I wondered if he wanted us to yell at him. Probably not. And say, Dennis!
Ed says, have you seen the picture? Contrary to popular belief, duct tape is not the solution to everything. Shows a roll of duct tape on a toilet roll holder.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one. That's funny.
That's
okay,
you were saying. What the days are for. Well, no, that was the whole story of.
I thought you were in the middle of words.
The good old days. Holly says the good old days. I want to go back. Days. So moving forward a little bit to 2016, so the early part of 2016, it was getting to the point where the amount of orders for Keto Chow that were coming in was outpacing our ability to manufacture it. And so that was when I was looking for a place that I could just place an order. They would make it all, and they would show up with big boxes of stuff.
That changed our lives.
It took the better part of a year, maybe a year and a half, to get that going.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Holly and Steve were helping us. A lot of other people were helping us. But every Saturday, if you were one of our friends, you just knew that you could come over to our house.
And
there would be work to do. At the end of the day, I'd write you a check. And Steve's job was to show up, and at lunch or so, he would go outside and cook steaks.
And then we would all stop and eat.
And then we would go back to work. And it was just all day long. Measuring out the vitamins and minerals and stuff. Mixing it up. Every once in a while, someone forgot to put the bin underneath the mixer.
And then would throw $85 onto the floor.
And completely cover the floor in protein powder.
Let's just throw that away. Did you tell them about the meat mixer? So we got this mixer that was like this big.
It was a horizontal mixer.
Yeah, something like that. And then Chris retrofitted some paddles onto the inside so it would reach all the ends the way it was supposed to do. And
all food grade, but it was... I am so happy to be done with that.
That was heavy too, and you'd have to lift it up and dump it into the thing. Yeah,
well, and besides that, everything in our house was covered in a thin layer of mostly chocolate protein powder. Like you would go upstairs, open up a closet, and there would be protein powder on all of the clothes in the closet.
Not like enough that you could see, but you could feel it.
You could smell it too.
And so then when we did our remodel and everything, when we got to the manufacturer, as we're cleaning stuff up, like we're dusting the back of, the furniture, and it's like, oh, chocolate. Oh, chocolate. So now that when I dust, it doesn't smell like chocolate anymore.
It doesn't smell like...
It's kind of sad.
Everything used to smell like chocolate Keto Chow here at our house.
I like chocolate dust better, although dust is both not that great.
Well, when we pulled out the refrigerator for the remodel, it was like a 1/4 inch of powder. It was nuts.
It's crazy.
Anyway, Jerry says you should make a timeline on your site with all these details. It'd be interesting to see your history. Becky says Elijah would sneak sips from my Keto Chow before I ran out. Are you out? Oh. And Holly says, yeah, we still have the mixer and everything. I really should use it for what it was intended for. It was designed to mix sausage, like for making sausage.
And it has like all the little attachments
to
make it.
Anyway, and we used to have neighbor kids that would measure out the samples, and it was... Anyway.
And we sent them to some houses, and then we had also neighbor kids that washed bins every single day.
Yep. So, well, that was fun. Anything else you wanted to talk about today? So I'm probably doing OMAD. Or you're doing OMAD with me?
Probably.
Okay. I mean, prime rib OMAD? Yeah!
Oh, is that going to be ready today?
Yeah. Oh, it's totally ready. It's been in the sous vide for 2 days.
Okay.
Well, it's in there 43 hours now.
I got this cookbook. Christy.
No, it's Natasha Newton.
No. Christy mentioned this.
Oh, Christy mentioned it. You're talking about Christy Davis.
Christy Davis, Southern Keto Christy, mentioned this a lot, and she uses a lot of recipes from it. And there's a bunch of things I want to try. So I got it yesterday. Oh my gosh, cucumber sandwiches.
Yuck. Yum. Why don't I just take glass cleaner and spray it into my nose?
It's not what it tastes like. Anyway, hopefully I'm going to be able to try some of these. Maybe I'll try a side dish to go with the prime rib.
Okay. Lucy says, props to Keto Chow. I ordered yesterday and got the shipping notification in 30 minutes.
Nice.
Our warehouse team they are on it right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Ooh, green beans.
Old-fashioned green beans. Okay. Keto Mom says, how is it? Southern Keto?
I think
Apparently
so. It looks good.
Yeah.
And it has pretty good, like, it has a lot of pictures in it, too. So
Miriam likes her picture
I like
books.
pictures.
Mama's watching her stories. Keto Mom says, I miss tomato and mayo sandwiches. You know what? You can still make those.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do is take 2 slices of Spam,
Ew.
fry them,
Ew.
and then put tomato and mayo, maybe a little bit of cheese.
But no salt, because you'll be salted out for the rest of your life.
Chanel says the warehouse team is the best.
Yeah, they're amazing. What was I going to say?
What?
Oh, we use Fox Hill's kitchen bread. We don't use it all the time, but whenever we want to have some bread substitute, I will just get out 1 or 2 packages because we eat a whole bunch at one time. If it's like with the garlic bread for... Are you laughing?
Keto Mom says Spam is nasty.
I think you're right.
I think it's delicious.
It's good for about a bite, and then it's like...
It's so salty.
Wait, what?
And delicious.
That wasn't even ham.
Okay, anyway, you were talking about Fox Hill's kitchen bread.
Yes, Fox Hill kitchen bread. They don't use any sugar to raise the yeast.
But the yeast
The
does
yeast
eat the
does-
sugar in the almond flour.
It does still activate. It just takes a long time, and does they take a while to do it. They've been doing it for a long time. We met them at the first Keto Fest, and their bread is like $10. But what I get is the little ones. They have a bigger bread, and their buns. They're Fox Hill buns.
They make like big buns, and they make the
and
little
then I
ones.
just get I only buy the little one because I only eat like half of a little one, but my kids will eat a few, and so I'll just usually put them on a pan or put them on a skillet and just put butter all over them because it's a better way to get butter, right?
Gloria says I make chaffles for sandwiches. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Too.
Well, yeah, I do too. The problem is the chaffles disappear at our house so quickly.
Don't point at me.
They're gone. The children make them disappear. So we do have chaffles in the freezer, but if anybody knows that they're there, then they're gone. And they just eat them as waffles, and they don't even care what flavor they are anymore. It's weird.
Lucy, on the other hand, likes big buns, and she cannot lie.
I like big buns, and I can't have
What was the Gilbert and Sullivan? Search for Gilbert and Sullivan big butts on YouTube.
that sounds
There's
dangerous.
a version they've taken the footage from the Pirates of Penzance and changed the Sir Mix-a-Lot song to be sung in the style of a Gilbert and Sullivan.
I remember seeing that.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Anyways,
Yeah, I remember that. It's
except
very silly.
you're like, oh yeah, that is what the lyrics are saying. Whoa. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just not so good.
Ed says, Chris, what are your thoughts on the yeast eating the sugar? I have a roll recipe that uses that process. As far as I can tell, it's legit. It is quicker to activate the yeast using a little bit of sugar just to get it going. Provided that you let it go long enough, the yeast will eat all of the available sugar and just keep, and then it'll just like go, oh, well, I guess I'm out. But spam in the place where you live, just spam. There you go. Keto Mom says, Chris, are you bringing out the white and nerdy? I can quote almost all of white and nerdy. I'm not going to do it on here. We have a game that we like to play called Killer Bunnies and the Search for the Magic Carrot.
That's
really
a funny
fun game.
game.
And I made a bunch of cards, and one of them is white and nerdy. And if you can quote
more than 50% of the song, which I could probably quote it too.
Yeah, it's true.
I couldn't do it the way you do it though.
Yeah, I think I need to change the color balance. We're
It's
pretty
very
washed
bright in
out.
here.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's
The sun is
9:40.
out.
We're going a little bit long.
It's okay.
I mean, we're not going long like Joe, but
Everybody
although
wants to talk to Joe. He's
it's
so great.
true. Well, no, they want. Let's be honest.
They want Rachel.
They want Rachel.
I want Rachel too. She's adorable.
Joe wants Rachel. I mean, come on, everybody's in agreement. What's the quote? It's like my grandpa used to say, everybody has different tastes. If not, then I'll be after your grandma. He could do the whole song back then. I can still do the whole song, but anyway. Okay, we need to go. I need to go take the car to the
Oh, you're right.
to the place. So
I need to go to the chiropractor.
oh yeah, that's right. Because apparently, like Ed was talking about, he works in RV manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
You never did say which company though, Ed. Anyway, and they're not considered essential workers, so they've closed down that factory.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe and Rachel are awesome. So are Chris and Miriam. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, well, thanks everybody for joining us and our one Twitch viewer. Hey.
Hey, be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Keep calm. Eat keto. Have a good day.
Be awesome. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
Party on, dudes.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.